There we go. I'm here with Jerry Cronin. How are you, Jerry?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
That is great to hear. So, just a few softball questions to get you started on this. Just a basic interview. For posterity's sake, share with your family. Do you have a favorite movie?
Yeah,
What's that?
Officer and a Gentleman.
Officer and a Gentleman. What about that movie connects to you?
What do you mean?
Anything in particular about that movie that makes it memorable for you?
Yeah, the actors and the whole story itself, military, naval aviation, and it's just interesting all the way through.
The Navy thing, I'm sure, strikes home, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, good. How about, does a favorite meal come to mind? Maybe some place or a location, an occasion?
well, I have to go back to Olean, New York, to the Beef and Barrel.
Of course. Beef on Wick, right?
Beef on Wick. But I have found out from my daughter just here recently, because my daughter Ann, she and her husband go to Roswell for her treatments,
Yeah.
and on the way back they stopped in East Aurora.
Don't tell me they found something better.
There's a place here called, it's a bar, it's called Bar Bills, B-I-L-L-S. She says it's better than the Beef and Barrel.
Blasphemy.
So I've got a Polish buddy of mine that's golfing down there from Olean.
Yeah.
He's up there, and I told him to try it. He said he would, so I have to wait and see what he says.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's right. You have to trust but verify, I think Ronald Reagan once said. So that's, any particular lesson that you may have learned as a child from parents or teachers, other family, that sticks out?
No, because I didn't pay too much attention.
I love that answer. How about just a fond memory from childhood?
Found
Something
memory
that
from
kinda
child,
keeps-
1942.
Right?
We lived at 207 South 2nd Street in Olean, and we had a flood.
Oh,
And of course, I was into it. I was 7 years old, and the flood came up to the house next door,
dang.
and all kinds of activity going on. I saw this poor dog coming out of the water. I felt so sorry for it, so I took it in the house and put it in a tub. That's where my mother filled the tub for water.
Yeah.
So before you used it, you had to boil it. But
Wow.
I learned a lesson then.
Yeah. And what did you take out of that? You say a lesson. Is it about rescue or is...
No, because I got hollered at and I didn't like it. So I figured I'd think twice the next time.
Lesson learned. Excellent. Knowing what you know now about life, what kind of advice might you have given to your 10-year-old self?
10-year-old self. That's a good question. 'Cause I thought I knew everything then.
That's advice, right? You're suggesting
But I sure didn't.
there's an expression I use in my social group that you're born with 2 ears, 2 eyes, and a mouth, and use them proportionately. Is that kind of what we're getting at?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Any regrets?
Yeah, that I didn't finish college.
Yeah.
I took several courses but I just never finished. I got into a job with Dresser and I liked it, so that's my biggest regret.
That's just a document on the wall. You're a wise man. Just as important as anything else. Okay, now for a little bit of fun. I was explaining a little while ago about James Lipton inside the actor studio, and he always ended his interviews with his actors with this series of questions from a French television personality, Bernard Pivot. So, first question, what is your favorite word?
Faith. Faith.
Lovely. What is your least favorite word?
I can't say that.
Fair enough. What turns you on?
Yankees winning. Sorry.
Having said that,
And a good golf game.
we just watched
but they're
a
gone.
3-1 loss of the Astros to the Yankees. And you were saying, well, what about golf?
And I said, and a good golf game, but they're gone.
Yeah. What turns you off?
Somebody that is always out of line, belligerent, don't seem to have any or much common sense.
Plenty of that around these days. What sound or noise do you love?
Well, you used to be opening a can of beer.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. What sound or noise do you hate?
Responders,
Yeah.
especially when I come here,
Yeah. Okay, I can understand.
and I've had them several times.
Yeah. Don't want to hear that anymore if you have your choice. And here's a question, you can choose to answer it. Mom and Dad, I think, mouthed it, but what is your favorite curse word?
Beep.
Beep. Okay. That's even better than mouthing it. I like it. What profession, other than your own, would you have liked to have tried?
I've always had an interest in like building. I never got into it,
Yeah.
like carpentry.
More carpentry than like general construction, or?
Yeah, just being able to build things on my own.
Yeah. Okay, great. What profession would you absolutely not want to try?
Lawyer.
Lawyer. I love it. Final question. If heaven exists, what do you want to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Please come in.
I love it. Uncle Jerry, thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah.
That's wonderful.